Yeah, you're here with Juan Valdez. So you live in Miami?
Yeah.
And travel?
Yeah.
In sales?
Yes, sir.
You got a good area to cover.
I also have a team down there, so
okay.
It's not like I'm a one-man.
So Ireland, you a soccer fan?
No, can't stand it.
Oh, really?
Girls game.
So what sport did you do growing up?
Rugby? Me?
Yeah. Or did you much?
Hurling.
Hurling, really?
Yeah. A little hurling and, yeah, when I was growing up, played a little soccer, but now that now football's my game, man.
Oh.
Football, I'm a diehard Pats fan.
Get out of here.
I
would not have just would have expected that from you.
And a
Uh-huh.
Boston.
Well, his son and my son both play football right now in high school.
I'm a diehard Bruins fan, too.
Okay, hockey?
Oh, yeah.
I never really did get layer by hand. Have to sand off that old layer. There's other companies that just scuff it up. That direction. But we are sanding off this headlights. And then some headlights have a protective coating from the factory. And this is one of those. So we're actually sanding off what's left of this protective coating from the factory. This used to be real easy. You talked about turning 50. Well, I've lost 30 pounds in the past 6 months. But the other day the son was kicking field goals. That's what he's doing in football. So I'm catching them and I'm throwing them back. I whipped one at him and I tore a muscle right here. Just doing this.
Yeah.
This 50 sucks.
I'm on my way. Like I said,
Yeah, you guys are still here.
I didn't have a problem with it until 3 days later, and I was filling in a survey and realized I was in a whole new different category. I was in that 50-plus box.
Yeah, check that right there at the very bottom.
And see what makes us different than everybody else. Most companies are just taking 600 grit sandpaper and scuffing this up. And then they might be spraying or sponge brushing some type of sealant on there. They'll not get all of this crud off of there. It'll look good for 3 or 4 months, and then the crud will come back up underneath that sealant, and it'll peel off. What we're doing is sanding off completely the crud off of this headlight to start with. And that's what gives ours a better finish. It gives us longevity. You see that cloudy layer is what we're taking off.
See, we
Yeah, I'm gonna take this to the garage.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
see that what was left of that cloudy layer. See, there's just a little bit right there. We've got to get that off too. So there's no resemblance of that cloudy layer. Or you'll be able to see those little imperfections.
Yeah. Where I'm going, there's a lot, just that island. And so it's cars are driving right there in the sun all the time.
All the time.
Right now, there's a lot of sun.
And most of them are not garage kept.
No, no.
So they're in the sun 20, yeah, as long as the sun's out, they're in it.
That's how they beat out.
See, this is what makes us different than everybody else. It may take just a few minutes longer on this hard. This is probably one of the worst sanding headlights to do, and it really is not that long. But what we're doing makes us different than everything else.
Good testing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So now we do this dry with the block, with the 600. Do a little water. And now we're going to smooth out those sanding scratches. This will look very nice when we're done. I mean, I call it the wow factor. But we're eradicating all of that UV ray deterioration, sanding the crud completely off. The longer you sand it with this 600 and 1000, the better the end result will be. And this here is smoothing up real nice. Then we take 1000. You'd think I'd have arms like cannons now, but it hadn't done it. It just hurts a lot longer these days. I started working out about a month ago. 2 days later, I'm eating Goodies powder. Because if I keep them in my system, my muscles don't hurt. Lord. So this 1000 grit will smooth it out. You can tell it getting 1000 grit smooth. And I'm just going to spend just a few seconds longer going over this headlight. When I think I got it done, I'll just go over it one more time. Start at the top. Looks good there. Do we have a rag in there? There ain't no telling how long this can's being setting, so we want to shake it up real good. See, I don't put a lot of water on there, just enough to sand with.
With a piece of paper folded over, getting that pretty good. Oh, that got it.
Now we're going to put 2 coats of this on there. And this is the wow factor that I caught.
Sometimes when it's humid, there'll be a little cloudiness in there, and you see it's disappearing. Sometimes you can turn the headlight on and
That'll warm the plastic.
that'll warm the plastic up and the cloudiness will go away.
Oh, yeah.
Too good to be true, huh?
Oh, wait, he's watching it.
And see, you could take a few minutes longer, you know. Nah, it's fine. That should be okay. Then we come back with a second coat.
Just on the video, I'm just getting a lot of glare from that building right there.
That's so shiny, it's glaring.
Oh, it's just a reflection. It's like a mirror.
Bring it over and put it on this one again. Before and after.
Yeah, it's just a reflection. But see, this is so bad that's showing up with no problem at all.
And see the do-it-yourself kit, the little 3 kit we have at the booth, everything in there to do this.